You ever heard a song that you think is really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1,001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1,001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh.
And now, here's your hosts, Zav, Bevo, Dan, and Gypsy.
This is 1,001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we discuss songs so bad they make you want to perform sexual favours for Superman just to convince him to pick up a train and throw it at you.
Just so his laser sight cuts through you like a knife. There's so many things that Superman could do to you.
I'll give you a wristy, Superman, if you pick up that train and throw it at
Oh, Superman, I'll suck you off if you laser me throat.
Does the Man of Steel apply to everything?
I'll suck your steel dick.
Oh, he really was faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh, it blew right at the back of my throat.
Yeah. Never mind the laser eyes, that killed me.
Hang
Southern's
on.
here, Bevo's
Clark.
here. And Mad Dog is here.
Wolf.
There he is.
Hang on.
Um,
What song are we doing?
Well, huh?
What song are we doing?
No, we're not doing one tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll do that. This is a Patreon request from Ross Campbell. We're doing We Built This City by Starship. Now, Zav died. Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
I just got a message then. Here, let me read it.
From Zav.
No, it's not. It's from his bereaved.
Coroner.
It's like, oh fuck, what happened? Killed during an explosion at a gender reveal party. in an attempt to film a gender reveal worthy of posting online, members of his family filled a steel umbrella stand with gunpowder. Instead of emitting a shower of sparks as intended, the metal pipe failed to contain the overpressure, and the device acted as a pipe bomb instead.
That is terrible.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
It's really funny. The listeners
One
won't be
thing
able
you
to know
don't
this.
bring.
The listeners
to a
will never
party.
know this, but when Dan just said that's terrible, he was looking at his phone like he didn't care at all.
I was responding to something semi-important, but could have waited. But I chose to.
Oh, it's no
respond
one will
now.
see it. I just had to express. It was a funny image.
Disappointment.
You don't care.
All right, let's get into the
I
lyrics
care,
here.
Zav. I care.
He's dead. Who gives a fuck? The lyrics.
No, well,
care
that's what
about-
I thought.
Care
I'm
about
like,
your
you know,
unborn,
old news.
unborn boy or girl.
Mm.
Yeah, he could have knocked anyone up. He might already have heaps of kids. The lyrics here. The chorus. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Yeah, not good building materials, really, is it?
Well, no, I mean, it's not the worst foundation, like rock, but
Timber
rolling,
and cement.
rolling
Timber and
rocks.
cement is probably more.
Yeah. Oh,
I would have gone with bricks and mortar.
yeah. So, yeah.
We built this city on bricks and mortar. Built this city.
Although
We put a sewage system
do
in
think-
to get the shit away from your house.
modern engineering, though, especially in high-rise buildings, does allow for a bit of a sway, like a earthquake-proof building.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
you're
that's got anything to do
expecting
with
a little bit
rolling
of rock
rocks.
and
Do you think
or
there's
roll
like
in the
ball
yeah,
bearings, like just at the bottom of it, like it's everything's just floating around on ball bearings.
Yeah.
It's a
probably.
bloody conveyance's
I'd say so.
nightmare.
Or like bread rolls.
Bread rolls down
Don't
there.
build the high rise on
When they go
bread.
stale, they're really hard.
They just
Vegas
hang, they
delight.
just hang out at the. They just go to the bakery at 5 o'clock every day. Any leftover rolls? Yeah, I got a few bags. All right, we'll give them here. We're building a city, you know.
Seedless, please.
Toss them in the hole.
Nope.
And then you put the rocks in.
We don't want no grass growing.
Bread first and then rocks. You know how we do it? You ever heard the song?
Rock cake?
Yeah, all right. Songs about this.
The first verse. Say you don't know me or recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in hoopla. Sinking in your fight. Too many runaways eating up the night.
Knee deep in the hoopla.
Yeah.
What is
That was the name of the album that this was on.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Surely the
Knee
lyric
deep,
came
knee
before the
deep
name of the
in the
album, though.
hoopla. You reckon?
That's a good album name.
Knee deep in the hoopla.
Hmm.
I want hoopla to be a racial slur for some reason.
And then knee deep in it.
Don't move to Western suburbs. Knee deep in the hoopla.
That's dangerous. This is dangerous ground.
Any animal facts? Ostriches have really long necks.
How do you
Almost
eat
as long
What is
as
it with you and
giraffes.
ostriches?
emu?
I mean,
Um,
in the theme song,
how-
you've got
Emu.
there's billions of animals, and you name ostrich twice. And emu, which is like an ostrich.
Like an ostrich. It's almost the most similar thing to an ostrich, is an emu. How
It's
do
almost
you
like
eat-
saying, "I'm a dog. I'm a slightly smaller dog."
how do you eat the night?
Knife and fork.
Oh, yeah, knife and fork. One bite at a time.
One bite at a
On a
time.
roll, actually. Probably on
Right.
a roll.
Maybe.
Bit of tomato
That
sauce.
makes sense.
A bit of
Yeah, tied in.
bit of Tommy.
It's just straight up walking into someone that really you've never met before, and it's been like, go on, say you don't know me or recognize my face.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
me. Don't you remember?
Say you
Yeah.
don't care. This is just a
Deep.
bunch of words.
Yeah,
It is, isn't it?
It's
yeah,
no
it
meaning.
really is.
because like say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. It's like, what?
What?
Someone's telling you to say that. Like, why the fuck would I say that? Well, do you care? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Neither
Actually,
care nor not.
I don't want to be here anymore.
yeah,
Are you saying you don't want to live?
maybe I am.
There's too much fucking shit on me. All right. The pre-chorus. It goes, Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
Okay, so the Genius annotation tells us a bit more here that Guglielmo Marconi is often considered the inventor of the radio and won the Nobel Prize in Physics.
Right.
So I'm guessing the mumbo, not the mamba, which is a type of snake, is what they
Yeah.
kind of tried to mean here.
So why
Um,
say mumba? It would have been very easy to say mumbo. Don't you remember?
Well, is he playing a snake?
Do you remember?
We built this city.
This city.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen to the radio. Don't you remember? Well, probably not if it's fucking brand new, Marconi.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about Marconi, like the Western Sydney Football Club.
Yeah, like based in Bosley Park.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, they're not playing Mumba. They're playing fucking all sorts of fucking funky shit.
Soccer.
Like with castanets and
They live
triangles.
in
They built this city on good ball skill handling skills.
Surrounded by hoopla.
Yeah. I don't understand what are they just mentioning a snake so they can rhyme with remember?
Probably. I think the annotation says it's likely they meant mumbo, a dance. Mumbo would have rhymed with radio.
No,
Mumba
sorry. I know
partially
that's
rhymes
likely
with
what
remember.
they. But if it's what you mean, they wrote it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Oh no,
So
I've got a
think
quote.
they
I've got a
mean it.
quote from the vocalist here. Here we
Yeah.
go. Bernie didn't say mumbo. He said mumba, which is a snake. Marconi created the radio. Maybe Bernie meant to say mumbo. Maybe it means if you don't like this music, some really angry snakes are going to come out of the speakers.
Quote,
That's a quote from Mickey Thomas,
There
Starship
you go.
vocalist.
All right.
I like that.
Profound.
Oh, yeah,
It
that's, I
happens to
mean,
me
it
when
makes sense at least.
When I don't like a song, angry snakes come out of
It's
my
angry
speakers.
Oh no! Oh, there's snakes in my room again.
They're angry.
Okay, they smash the chorus out. Here we go. Second verse.
That's
Someone.
Crazy Frog's friend, Angry Snake.
He's not a snake and he's not angry. Verse 2. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page.
It's just words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to pull anything from that because it's just words
Rudolph
that
the
rhyme.
Red-Nosed Reindeer. Someone always playing.
Also, they're
reindeer
going on
games.
about like, these corporations are always changing their name. So this band literally changed its name 3 times.
Did it really?
Yeah.
To Starship?
It was Jefferson Airplane, then Jefferson Starship, and then Starship.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know.
So
I
Jefferson
definitely...
Airplane, you'd know from the when the truth is found to be. And then Jefferson Starship. If you've ever seen the Star Wars Holiday Special, they're playing on that.
All right.
What?
Wow.
And yeah,
What do they act as the starship that they're flying in, or?
oh, it's very weird. Star Wars Holiday Special is it's a very weird thing. I could go into it if you want me to, but I feel like you don't want
There's
me to.
There's always someone stealing the stage. Like, that's not an easy thing to steal. It reminds me of when Bart went shoplifting. It's like
It's one of those.
first you're stealing video games, next you're stealing stadiums and quarries.
It's one of those stages on a truck, and they've just driven the truck away.
The band's on it. It's just they stole us.
Bumping around in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Now, one day you're performing, next minute you're stolen.
You're
Transit.
stolen. It's a poor man version of Taken, like the movie. It's Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Stolen. Someone
The manager rings.
Man, I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, or remember or recognize your face.
Yeah.
I'm knee deep in the
Always changing your
hoopla.
name. What corporation games are they always playing?
Yeah, there's like
The only
Facebook.
thing that comes to mind is, Chibs, once you sent me this meme that you found, and it said, I stared at it because I didn't get it. And I was like, I want to get this. I don't know what he means by this. But it's this picture of this guy, like in this office, and at the top of the meme it says, still trying to pass. No, looking at that config guide again, and then down the bottom it says, "How did you pass your CCNA?" And I know, and I'm like looking at it, going like, "All right, I just don't get this. I'm not sure." I finally walked into your office. I'm like, "I don't get it," and you're like, "No, that's the whole fucking point." Is it like they're so high up in the corporation world that like that's how they joke with each other? Hitting that config guide again. How did you pass your CCNA? Corporation humor.
I think I'm sitting in my office laughing as I sent it to people, but knowing that it doesn't, like, I don't know what it means, but I think
spent half the
funny.
day looking at I spent half the day trying to work that out.
Yeah, it's funny.
When I think of the corporation games, what comes to my mind is like those awkward fucking Christmas parties that like all the families of your dad's fucking corporation go
Corporate
to.
retreat.
Yeah, and they're like it's like egg and spoon races or like sack races where people get like way too
I swear we went to the
competitive.
same
They
one
still-
back in the...
They still have to wear like their suit and tie and shit to it, so it's like they're in a fucking Hessian sack in a suit.
Father and son sack races like that fucking Jimmy Smith. We're taking that motherfucker down in this. Hurry up, kid! Jump faster!
Dragging them along.
one chance to show him up.
Yeah, that's it. He's a
I-
fucking
I-
asshole.
That was me and Ness at like Harper's first ever athletics carnival when they were like kindergarten, and then the parents can do a race with the kid, and we were just like, we're not fucking losing this. Like,
Yeah.
so we ended up
drag
sort of picking her, basically like one of her hands in each one of our hands. We basically just like lifted her off the ground and sprinted.
She's like, "Ow, this hurts me."
Yeah. No, she was just stoked we won.
Pain and gain.
Yeah. It'll hurt more if we lose.
You might never get over it.
I'll give you something to cry about.
I came second. It's the first fucking loser. The third verse. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. Oh, and we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? Who rides the wrecking ball into our guitars? Don't tell us you need us, 'cause we're the ship of fools looking for America, coming through your schools. Don't come through the schools.
Can I read out a genius
Jesus.
annotation here? It's probably funnier than anything else I can come up with, but that's right, folks. This bland 80s song just interrupted itself to take a stand against police brutality.
For one line.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you really need a wrecking ball to knock over some guitars? Like, strong nudge, probably knock over
Yeah,
a
especially
guitar.
there's certain ones that are just built to break too.
Yeah. Yeah, like it seems like overkill to have like a crane come in with a giant wrecking ball just to knock over his guitar.
Well, it's interesting because he says who rides the wrecking ball, and the only person I've ever seen ride a wrecking ball is Miley Cyrus, like 40 years later.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, with the
She
cans
got the
out.
idea
Pretty
from this
crazy.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably did. She probably went through this song and went like, "There's got to be something in here we can do. Oh, we'll build a city," and they're like, "No,
Too
Miley,
expensive,
we're not going to
Miley.
build. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'll get knee deep in hoopla.
We'll get the rolls.
No, you don't want to do that.
No,
No,
don't
don't do
need
that.
them around.
No,
It's racist.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why? I can't say.
Why?
They prefer to be titled "In Hoopled People."
Oh, God, Bevo.
That's so racist.
It's not racist if it's fictional.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you saying they're not real people?
Yeah, they're not real people.
What are you
Like,
going
Actually-
against the hoopla? Tell my
Yeah,
best
no,
friends.
that holds up because in Star Wars, where they don't serve the droids, that's like a very racist scene. But it's not racist because they're fictional.
Yeah. Well, if you think about, I'm going back to Star Wars now because we're gonna. If droids have personalities, is it not very morally wrong to have them as slaves?
Yeah.
They have the
Yes.
capacity to feel and think.
Yeah.
But you just said it's not wrong if it's fictional, so.
yeah, you got to enslave someone.
Fuck Guntons, filthy, live on the land, swim in the sea.
The bridge. I'm looking out over the Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday. But that was just Sunday.
Oh, this bit's like a newscast. So I feel like Dan
Oh,
Southern
okay.
could read this pretty well.
Oh, okay. Well, let's.
Oh, shit. Where are we up to?
The bridge.
Yeah, but I'm on. I don't have it.
They just
labeled
can't. They just
bridge.
bloody came all over the school. Now they're under the bridge.
Who counts the money? No. I don't think I've got these lyrics. Hey, I'm on Google.
I'm looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday, and I'm seeing that bumper-to-bumper traffic. Don't you remember? Member? It's your favorite radio station in your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
That's New York. New York doesn't sleep.
Yeah, I think they're
Not
confused
fucking
about which city they
San
built.
Francisco.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't got.
Although the towers do fall easier in New York. Than
Very
they do in San
earthquakey. Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
the city that
Very
rocks is
plainy.
Cleveland as well.
Very
Plainy. Lots of different cities here.
This makes
Funny,
me.
when I heard we were doing this song, I was like, oh yeah, built the city on rock and roll. Surely there's going to be some cheesy lyrics about fucking speakers blowing up and shit, but it's a bit more deep.
Police chokeholds, corporation name changes. Which
Misplaced
they
depth.
called the Facebook thing, didn't they? Once Facebook got too much hot water, it's like, we're not Facebook anymore.
We're meta. a
um,
good one. Like someone's like, "What's the matter? Nothing. What's the matter with you?"
hey!
It is good.
Do you get like any satisfaction out of if you see like heavy traffic, but you're driving the opposite direction?
Oh,
I
the
love
most
it.
I don't think
When-
I get more satisfied with anything in my life.
But it's right when you get to the part where the traffic starts and you see that one car that's like fanging along and then is slowing down to get into the traffic.
Yeah.
Is that's
It's-
the one that's sort of like
it's
the real
wonderful.
adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, working at the guitar store, I used to be driving to Albion Park from Wollongong.
That was the worst.
So yeah, but no, that's fine. Like that, going toward Albion Park in the morning was easy drive because the other side was all banked up. Everyone wants to get to Wollongong, and then it was the opposite in the afternoon. So I got to live this fantasy twice a
Easy
day.
Street.
Mad.
Actually, one of my Facebook on this day statuses was about that. I think it was like the road to hell is the fucking Albion Park interchange. You have to go through there first. Peak hour in the afternoon.
I drove the Albion Park bypass for the first time the other day, and I was like, "Oh, this is just glorious! Look,
Heaven.
this is incredible!" And then I took the first exit. I'm like, "Oh no, now I'm in Albion Park." I'm like,
this
what
is
the fuck just
horrible.
happened? I'm like, "Oh no, Tongara Road!
Oh, we shit again.
Oh shit!
So that built.
I should have just gone through Albion Park."
That city was built on shit and fumes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and fuckwits.
There's no more lyrics. They repeat the chorus so many times that it's mind numbing.
That not a lot was said in those lyrics, was there?
Oh,
No.
I mean,
Oh, it seemed
they
like it.
said something, but I think
There's a
they
lot of words,
attempted
but-
to say something without saying
Wrecking
anything.
balls and hoopla and
Coming in
mambo and
schools.
rock
Yeah.
and roll and
My favorite
you know,
lyrics from Talking Heads: "You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything."
Yeah, that's his whole song.
This is hot. This podcast is sponsored by Ghetto Bird Studio. Do you write music? Do you want people to hear it? Do you want your music to sound less shit than it does right now? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should record your music at Ghetto Bird Studio. We record all types of music: rap, rock, hip-hop, jazz, jazz fusion, metal, electro, even country. We can't promise that your music won't be shit, but we can promise to make it sound less shit. Here's a before and after.
Grab my body and spank my ass.
Grab my body and spank my ass.
Contact us now at ghettobirdstudio.com.au.
Tell these haters. Non-stop music.
It was released on the 1st of August 1985. It's written by Bernie Taupin,
Oh, of Elton
Martin
John
Page.
fame.
Yes, Martin Page, Dennis Lambert, and Peter Wolf. It's not written by one single member of Starship.
Right.
Yeah. But Bernie, as we all know, is Elton John's main collaborator. He's also written songs for other people, such as Willie Nelson and Kid Rock.
Does Bernie just bully people out of writing their own lyrics? Like Elton doesn't do it. He wouldn't let these guys do it.
I really feel like the lyrics are the easier part of the song writing process.
Nah.
Well,
Does he write
it means
lyrics
nothing.
or the music as well?
Just the lyrics.
Just the lyrics. So he sends people words and then they have to turn it into a song. So he writes poetry, basically.
Yeah.
And he came up with this.
Yeah. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah, he also wrote Honky Cat.
Yeah. Well, he's got that Kid Rock money. He's writing songs for Kid Rock.
Yeah, he's got that rock money.
Yeah. Martin Page, one of the other songwriters, he
We made this money on Kid Rock.
he's written songs for Earth, Wind and Fire, Robbie Williams, and Go West.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. King of Wishful Thinking.
What did Go West all about? I know the direction, but
I don't know.
what did they write?
The Pet Shop Boys song?
Pet Shop Boys. West
That's
End
the
Girls.
song, but what's the... yeah, I don't know.
It's a direction. Dennis Lambert wrote for Jerry Lee Lewis in the 60s. He stopped to have a 12-year military career and then has just written hits for like hundreds of people up until today.
What?
What's
Still
he
writing
writing
hits for
today?
people.
What happened today?
Hits.
What did he do today?
He wrote a hit.
Thursday.
Yeah. Peter Wolf, the last songwriter on the credits there, was a keyboardist for Frank Zappa in the late 1970s. He also composed the music for The Neverending Story 3 and Weekend at Bernie's 2.
Neverending Story 3. That's the one. If I ever go on the Dude Cinema podcast, that's the one I want to do.
That's the one you want to do.
It's got young Jack Black in it.
Does it?
Yeah, very young, like 12.
Oh, he's the bully.
There you go.
So the song apparently was based on a demo that what's his name, Martin Page and Bernie had written, but it had a really dark feel to it, and it was based on how clubs were dying out in Los Angeles at the time and leaving live performers out of work. That's what the lyrics are about, apparently. I don't know.
Really?
We built this city on rock and roll. It's like,
cynical,
we're all
like,
going
we
out
built
of
this city.
business.
Yeah.
We aren't going to be our power. Rent will be on the street dying.
I don't pick up a sad vibe from this at all.
No.
It's very jubilant.
Do you want to guess how many past band members Starship have?
You say 12.
We have 14.
18.
21.
I wonder if there's any original members from Jefferson
No,
Airplane.
this is just Starship.
Oh, okay.
Because I went back and looked through it.
Is there
just
like a
Starship.
timeline? Is there a timeline thing?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, Wikipedia sometimes has those
I
like
know.
bar graphs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, no one's doing that for 21 members. Jesus. I reckon some of them were in there for days. It's like, oh, fuck this. So I looked into it, so I'm like, how the fuck did they end up from Jefferson Airplane to Starship? But so they were Jefferson Airplane. Paul Kantner and Grace Slick, who were both members of Jefferson Airplane, both had hit solo albums. So then decided to join forces, even though they were already in a band together, and started Jefferson Starship. Then, when Cantner left Jefferson Starship, he sued the remaining members and forced them to change the band name, so they changed it to Starship.
So Wikipedia has a page for Starship, and then it's got its own separate page for list of Starship members.
Yeah,
It's longer than the page.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the servers at Wikipedia can't hold that sort
And
of information.
it does have the little bar graph as well. It's very colourful.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I bet.
So you're saying that two blokes that were already in a band together
Yeah.
had a side conversation
Yes.
at band practice or something and just go, oi, let's fucking break away from these motherfuckers and start our own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that,
How would that have gone down? Does that Dan, if that happened to you at your band practice, how would you feel about that?
I'd feel very angry straight away because obviously, yeah.
But who hasn't? Who here hasn't been in a band and then instead of kicking someone out, just formed the same band without that member?
I'm in a band. I'm in a band that did
We've all
that.
done
Mac Tango is that. I think that's what Jacko and Nick did at one point. It's just sort of like leave a band, and start a new band. Yeah.
Yeah. They were called something before Mac Tango.
Were they?
And I was like, when they called it, yeah. It was like, it was what you just said. Like, they did that, and then they changed their name to Mac Tango. I'm sure that's what they did.
Yeah.
So the guy that's been kicked out when you've reformed rocks up the band practice. You're like, I'm sorry, this is Smack Bango. You're not in this.
It's like, why did you kick the Jefferson at the start of the band name?
Yeah.
Jefferson Airplane to Jefferson Starship. So, do we have to keep the Jefferson? None of their names is Jefferson.
You got the wrong rehearsal studio, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, it was habit. I'm just used to writing Jefferson Airplane, so I wrote down our band name, Jefferson. Oh fuck, no, it's not. It's too late. Oh, Starship.
I started writing Jefferson Airplane and then realised we're not allowed to use that anymore. We have to write Starship. So then I wrote Starship, but then I forgot to scribble out Jefferson.
and now the record label thinks we got Jefferson Starship. Whoops.
We don't even know what we're called.
Nah. All right. Tell me about the video, Bebe.
All right, Dan Southern, hit it.
Rock and roll.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree. It's the music video summary
with Bevo.
There you
go. All right. Okay. Someone call the council because the foundations of the city built on rock and roll are an OH&S nightmare. Giant dice falling from a billboard in Las Vegas and crushing innocent bystanders. The band playing atop high-rise buildings with no guardrails or safety netting. And the less we say about the giant statue of Abraham Lincoln coming to life and scaring people, the better. The video is fucked.
The video is fucked. I didn't get to the end of it. I was like, I can't.
It's long. It's very long.
It's fucking too long and just fucking dumb. As soon as dice fell from the fucking sky, I was like, fuck this.
How's the guitar he's playing is just like the parody of an 80s guitar. Just like it's pointy in all the weirdest wrong ways. When people draw cartoons of guitars, that's what they look like.
That's what it is. Any YouTube comments?
Yeah, I found two. This one's from Flame Boy.
Yeah.
And it says, if loving this song is wrong, I don't ever want to be right. So that's Flame Boy. I just love the I love that because that's 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And I love how much he seems to just love this song, and he's also is named Flame Boy.
Yeah.
So
Flame Boy.
I think it's a good collection of things going on.
That's cool.
And then this is Ghost 9X1 2 months ago. I was in a gift shop in San Francisco in the early 90s. I was in my teens. I always liked this song. It came on over the radio. I was jamming to it. My dad noticed and was giving me the cut signal. It was my dirty little secret until now.
What? What the hell? Dirty little secret.
2 months ago. So, San Francisco in the early 90s, and then 2 months ago, he says, it was my dirty little secret until now. Fucking...
Fuck me.
How's
All right.
can you see the comments of the guy that's listening to it every day for a whole decade?
What?
No.
Every comment. So he's like day 172 of listening to We Built the City by Starship every day for a whole decade. And then the next comment's like day 240 of listening to We Built the City by Starship every day for a whole decade.
Lunatic.
Jesus, that's horrible.
Yeah.
What about this one? Public Enemy 1. When me and my friends construct a monster epic Lego city, we play this song.
Fucking losers.
Built this city on Lego blocks. Built this city.
Do you have a Starship
losers.
set list, Nevo?
I went with Jefferson's Starship because it's pretty recent. They've come back around.
Right.
what?
Jefferson
name back.
rejoined.
This
Yeah.
was November 5th, 2021. so
Jeff
only-
Jefferson.
only as many as a few weeks ago. The Mother of the Sun Tour 2021 at the Wild Horse Pass Hotel and Casino, Chandler, Arizona.
Right.
14 songs. Where would you play We Built the City in your 14 song set list?
Last.
Last.
I don't know any of their other songs at all. I don't think so.
you know
I
that
think
Somebody to Love that we talked about before. They also had White Rabbit, which I can't really sing. It's like a weird, trippy, like
Please try.
it's like one makes you larger. That's all good. You listen to it, you'll be like, yeah,
It's pretty trippy. One makes you larger.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying last. I'm
shit.
saying last.
I'm going with last as well.
Nah, second last.
Close. It was 12th out of 14.
Oh,
Yeah, second last before 13.
Yeah.
Wait.
The second last song before the second last song.
Wait.
Everything can be second last. If you go
Yeah, it's just perspective.
Yeah,
The second last song to be played second last.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Some legacy here. We Built This City was a huge hit for Starship, reaching number 1 on the charts in the US, Canada, and Australia in late 1985, as well as receiving a Grammy nomination. The song gained infamy in the 2000s when Blender magazine and VH1 declared it the worst song of all time.
No.
Yes. Outside the United States, We Built This City, top charts. In Germany, the Republic of Ireland, Sweden, and Switzerland. Top 20 in the charts in Belgium, New Zealand, and the UK. And top 30 in Austria and the Netherlands. It's appeared on several worst song lists, topping 2011 Rolling Stone poll of worst songs of the 1980s by a wide margin.
Wow.
There's so many worse songs.
I know. It doesn't make
100%,
any
man.
sense, does it?
I think it's one of those things where it's like you just kind of like go along with it because everyone says it.
Right.
There's heaps of bad songs. I don't think it's a bad song. Okay, net worths. We got Donnie Baldwin, who plays electronic drums. He's worth $3 million today. Pete Sears, the bass guitarist, is worth $5 million. Craig Chaquico is the lead guitarist, worth $3 million. Mickey Thomas, the lead vocalist, is worth $4 million. Grace Slick, also the other lead vocalist. What is her net worth in 2021?
$18 million.
$1 million.
I'm going to go 11 mil.
20 mil.
Wow.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, she had that hit.
You must have got
She was the fucking When the Truth Is Found. That's her.
Yeah, for sure.
Had a resurgence.
I thought she got to the perfume game.
Oh, well, that's what I was going to say. Like, surely she moved into the perfume game.
Scent of Slick.
Scent of Starship is what I was going to say.
Slick oil.
Scent of Slick.
Dab a little slick oil.
Just dab a little bit here and there and under the ear, and you're good to go, chappy.
Let's rate this.
Try new variant, City Slick.
Cities. Let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
What are we going to rate it out of?
Short episode.
Rubble? Like building rubble?
Rubble. Yeah. How much rubble there?
Yeah.
Is there 10 rubbles?
Yeah, 10
Barney
is
rubble.
like the entire city collapsed within a week of them building it. 'cause the
Very poor
foundations were so
foundation.
poor.
Foundation. We didn't really talk about that structural integrity.
Yeah, it's
of
not
the
there
city.
at all. It's gone straight over. And so we're all dead. We're all dead. One.
Knee deep in the hoopla.
Yeah, okay. What do you give it out of 10, Mad Dog?
Well, I warned you guys with these last few songs that we may have done over the last few weeks. There was a banger and a shit song. So this is an absolute fucking banger.
Yeah.
This is a 1.
Yeah,
Nice
loves
one.
it. Loves it. Loves it. Bevo?
Yeah, man.
Nice one,
it
Mad
is
Dog.
good.
Proud of you.
It's
Thanks, man.
it's on the. It's neutral, but it's like 1 less than neutral, so I'm going to give it the old crazy frog 4.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Built
Bam,
this
bam.
rating on rings and dings.
Okay, there you go. 4-1 Southern. What do you give it, mate?
He just said I built this rating on rings and dings. That was good.
Good.
I'm taking off 2 points for the shit lyrics. So I give it a 3, and I think this song is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
I could listen to them say they built the city on rock and roll over and over and over again.
Over and
It's
over
great.
again. Every day
It's
for a
got a
decade.
little harmony, isn't it?
Yeah, I am the guy listening to it
Every day for a decade.
How many days is that? Let's have a look.
A lot.
3, 6, 5,
3,600.
Yeah, 365,000 days.
No, it's not. 650.
Yeah. It's like 100 years.
We built this city on shoddy math.
No, it's 1,000 years.
I was like, you're just going to add a couple zeros.
I'm going to listen to this song every day for 1,000 years.
1,000 years. You know the Muppets movie that Jason Segel did with
Yeah.
that one? They sing this in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Less said about that, the better.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
Mm.
Did I tell you that's the one I watched where I
Everything is great. Everything is grand. Got the whole damn world inside of my hand.
Yes.
because he's a puppet. That's
My
the-
man
that's
or a
the-
Muppet.
I saw that movie and something clicked in my brain and I stopped seeing them as you turn off your suspension of disbelief and I actually just started seeing the hands inside the felt bodies of the puppets. I can never see enough. It's the same.
That's your problem, Emmett.
My
And I
imagination
can't
just
enjoy a
turned off.
puppet show ever
Yeah.
since.
Innocence lost.
It's ruined puppets for me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to just
Santa
think that
Claus.
a pig was fucking a frog.
Damn you puppet ruiner.
I give this a 3 as well. 3.
Yeah, nice.
You love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Who
Yeah.
requested this?
I said it at the start. I'm not saying it again.
He doesn't know.
Ross.
It's
Ross.
Ross Campbell, Patreon
Ross.
member. He is member
Campbell.
of the
Thanks,
Crazy
Ross.
Frog family. Big shout outs requested. We built this city by Starship, and we've fucking done it.
Thanks, Ross.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
that.
What did you think about that, Ross? This episode was
What do
just for
give it,
you.
Ross? Does Ross get to rate one, or is that not part of his Patreon tier?
Um,
I don't
well, let's ask him now, Ross. What do you rate it, mate?
Leave silence for Ross.
Okay. Oh, that's an interesting score. I didn't think it would be that. There you go.
You're
All
the
right,
birthday.
everybody-
You're the birthday.
Okay. You're the birthday boy or Ross.
Everyone,
We'll get fucked, Ross.
everyone
Go
get-
fuck yourself,
everyone
Ross.
get fucked.
Especially you,
off.
Ross.
Bye-bye.
Fuck off.
You,
No, you're all right, mate.
Ross. I'm coming to your fucking house.
You're all right.
I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Build this city on Ross and roll.
Fuck you, Ross. Fuck off, Ross. You prick. Hi everyone, it's Dan here from 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. I'm here today to let you know that our podcast is now available on Patreon. That's right, for as little as $2 a month, you can now support this podcast rather than listen to it for free, effectively stealing the food out of the mouths of our starving children. There's one of them now. So why not join us on Patreon? You get bonus stuff each month, and you can even be a guest on the podcast if you want. Now, doesn't that sound better than making our poor children starve? Oh, kids are great, aren't they? Anyway, on with today's episode.